Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you? My name's Kenny Glick. I work for a company called HitTheBid.com. Oh, wait, that's my company. If you want to call it a company, it's not a company. It's basically a bunch of knuckleheads sitting around teaching people how to trade. I got about 250, 300 people that share every day. Some guys watch me on YouTube. Inevitably, I'm going to start doing TikToks, but by the time I start doing TikToks, it'll probably be done. I never got around to getting Instagram. I really do no marketing whatsoever. So I'm going to make this a marketing video. Right now, a lot of what I've been trying to do is starting to come to fruition. I'm so confident in what we do, what I do, and what my partner does, and that we've been training people how to trade. But there's a difference between what I do and what my partner does and what we do at Hit the Bid that makes us different than anybody else. We do free trials. We do trials where a lot of companies, they ask you for your credit card information because once they have your credit card information, they could suddenly charge you for things that maybe your mate did not approve of. If you send money in, they've got you for at least something. The idea between what I do is I don't want that. I don't want to know your credit card. I don't know who you really are until it really matters. So you can come onto my website with an anonymous name. I don't need your credit card information. I just need, and you know what? You could come up with a fake email, a fake phone number. It doesn't matter as long as you show up. That's really the thing that I'm concerned about. Because in this industry, it's ripe with fraud, it's ripe with manipulation, it's ripe with snake oil salesmen. It's ripe with all that stuff, and you have a real reason to be skeptical. That's why I do things this way. Show up to my website, see if what we do makes any sense to you. It should, because what we do is very, very specific. But more importantly, let's get to the main thing. I've made somebody a lot of money, and that person wants to pay me back by paying us all. So let's imagine we have a guy that took $60,000 and made $1 million on it. He wants to now give me that $1 million, divide it any way I want. So I said, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we take that $1 million and put it into the idea that I want to do? And he said, what stock? I was like, it's not a stock. Why don't you fund my traders that I trade, that I train? So here's where we're at. I'm pretty confident in what we're doing here, right? It's been 30 years. I'm pretty confident that I could teach anybody how to do this. I'm pretty confident that a lot of people are out there that just can't make it happen because they don't have the funds to make it happen. It's very difficult to make this happen with the pattern day trader rule. So I have now the ability to get around all of that. So all I'm willing to do, and again, I'm done funding people without any of their skin in the game because I have found that most people are psychotic. Psychotic in a way that I'm telling them here's a trade that I want you to do. And while I'm giving you the trades that I want to take, my personal trades, you're going to learn why these trades are good by placing those trades. So what I propose is that you come to my website, you plop down a little bit of money, right? Okay, so let's call it 5 grand. What is 5 grand going to get you? 5 grand will get you a year of my time, right? And you'll get a fully funded account that you could trade in, where you'll get 20% of the profits to start. And if you start to do the right thing, maybe we bump that up to 30%, or better yet, you make money for me, you make money for yourself, and then you go open up your own account and I find somebody else to do it. Because why would you want to work for me if now you can make 100% on your own? So it's a win, 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 win. So for instance, today you would have came in and I would have said, okay, market's gapping up. We're looking to short the Qs and we're looking to short Qualcomm. Those are our two trades today. So as I'm shorting the stock, maybe you're buying the options in the other account. Maybe trader number two, you're focusing on Qualcomm and you're shorting the stock and you're buying puts on the Qualcomm. There was only one other trade that we did today, and coincidentally, it was VFS when it broke VWAP and got to 17 and change. There really wasn't much going on, but there are days where there's so much going on that I can't possibly, as one person, do all these trades by myself. But I do have the ability to call these trades out, to set you up for the trade. So, for instance, let's say there's 13 or 14 different companies I want to be watching. I'm watching two or three of them. You will then watch the other two or three. Trader number two will watch the other three or four. Trader number four will watch number five and six. And we'll all be trading collectively in separate accounts under one umbrella. You'll be learning how to trade. You'll get a year-long subscription to our chat room for the camaraderie, for the education, for the ideas, and you're going to get a $50,000 account that you can trade in. Now, part of the money that you're putting up is going to be just for the education and the chat room, right? So you're getting an amazing deal. So let's call it, put it any which way you want. Let's say you're giving me 3,000 for the year, which is $1,300 off the main price. It's going to be $4,300 a year starting on February 1st, 2024, to be a member of my room. $4,300 a year to be a member of my room. $4,300 a year to be a member in our room. So look at it this way: if you put up 5 grand, and again, if you're out there and you're completely broke, I still might be able to help you. You just got to show up to the website, get to know me. I've got money to put to use that's sitting in cash. I have a skill that I could bestow on you, and that is it. I will give you the skill. You push the button, you make money, I make money. I make money, you make money. And inevitably, you'll probably want to leave me, and I won't take offense to that. Because why would you want to only get 20% where you can make 100%? But that's the win, 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 win. You get a year of my time, access to a day trading account. You get profits on your profits. Remember, the reason that we're putting a buffer zone on there is because no matter how many times I've tried this experiment with somebody else, with my money only, suddenly they're buying BlackBerry options. Suddenly they're buying Amrin options. Suddenly they're trading gold futures. They're in IPOs. Anybody that wants to do this, you have one rule: just take my trades. They work. QQQ short, QQQ long later on. Qualcomm short later short. Then it became a long, and that's the entire day. That's all we did today. Very very specific, very very niche, very very easily able to learn. Okay, so unless you're out there with a mission to lose, if you have a born to lose tattoo on your forehead, don't apply. Okay, because I'm helping you to help yourself, to help me, to help yourself. And I think I don't think there's anybody out there that's willing to do this. And I hope that gives you some sort of a lens to the credibility for what we're doing. I'm willing to give you the money. Sure, if you just said to yourself, well, I'm paying 5 grand. Remember, you're paying 3 grand for a $4,300 product. You're getting a year's worth of time, year's worth of whatever I do, a year's worth of education. And if that doesn't float your boat, maybe you don't want any of that. Then I don't know if we can work this out. But if you're out there and you think that, and again, here's where we got to draw the line. I don't care what you think about trades. If you're out there going, man, if I only had some money to make your trades work, I don't care. Don't apply. I want you to take my trades and my trades only because they work better than anything else that I've seen. And I'm pretty sure they work better than anything that you may or may not think that you have. All right. So that's the deal. Take my trades and I'll pay you. Take my trades and I'll pay you. That's it. Contracts will be drafted up, negotiations will be made, account numbers will be shared. You show up every day. All I need from you is basically, again, on most days it's 8 a.m. till 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're going to take this seriously, I'd rather have you sit there at the desk all day from 8 to 4, just in case there's something going on when I leave. That's kind of why I want you manning the desk. But I just want you to stay focused on VWAP trading, range break VWAP trading, reversals on earnings reports, gap reversals, everything that I show you. And here's the thing, and this is where I need your money to be up. If you take some other bizarro trade because you thought you knew something, and again, I don't mind if you take some weird biotech stock that's underneath the VWAP for 6 hours and then it breaks VWAP and you gave it a shot. As long as I look at the chart and I can understand why you took it. For instance, Credo, right? It wasn't on any of our lists, but if you found Credo, right? If you found Credo today at $15.40 and you bought it, even if the trade didn't work, I wouldn't bite your head off because I could see why you did the trade. But if you're taking trades that are out of our spectrum, and you're on the spectrum, like the 58, the 66 trade guy, he was definitely on the spectrum. Guy did, was it 33 or 66? I can't remember. Oh, 33 trades in 45 minutes in the middle of the afternoon, and that was his last day. There will be no refunds. There will be no refunds. There will be no refunds. And trust me, it sounds like I have a very short leash. I am not trying to take your money. I don't want to sell. You'll be trading my account. But if you do something stupid, I will give there's one and a half strikes. I give you one, and then if you even think about doing something wrong, it's over. Your account will be closed. You can spend the year in our chat room, but your trading career with me will be over. All I want you to do is take the trades that I talked about in the chat room, take the trades that we're in the process of working through, take the trades that are you're being focused on, and you will then have a job with me. So right now I've got a money man, I've got the technology, I've got the obviously I got the time. Contact me. This could be a great opportunity for somebody out there. And like I said, one of my favorite parts about this whole conversation is that nobody else is willing to do this. No other trader out there, not that I know, is willing to put up 90% of their money to allow strangers to trade their money. But I'm willing to do it as long as you take the trades that I tell you to take. And most of it's going to be just like an order clerk at the beginning, right? You're going to be an order clerk. But from taking the orders, you're going to learn. That's the process. So again, if this is something that you're interested in, email me at kennyglick@aol.com. I'm handing out $50,000 day trading accounts. And again, it's just day trading, no overnights, none of that. All right. So that's it. That's it. I don't want to, there's nothing to elaborate here. There's no more, there's nothing else to talk about. If you're willing to learn, put up a little bit of money, that's it. That's all I need. Willing to learn and put up a little bit of money, and I'll take care of the rest. And then we'll figure out how, again, payment schedules and all that stuff. That's secondary. I need solid people, a few conversations. You need to know that you have some sort of brain power. And again, we'll start you out with paper trading, see if you can follow the rules, and then we'll just flip the switch and you'll be live. All right. So contact me if this is something that might be interesting to you. And once again, like I said, um, this is how it should be done. And that's why this is the way it's not done. This industry is nobody gives you anything for free. And again, this isn't for free, but it's as close to free as possible. Nobody gives you fully funded day trading accounts with no skin in the game. Nobody. No matter what you may or may not have heard on the internet, nobody does anything for free. Okay? Nobody. What else do I need to talk to you about? Um, Kenny Glick at AOL.com. Kenny Glick at AOL.com. Kenny Glick at AOL.com. I'm also looking for social media people. If anybody's out there that can help me with my social media presence, I'd like to hear what you have to say because obviously doing the right thing and being right about things has no bearing on my popularity because I've been legitimately kicking the ass of the stock market. Sorry, I should say offering kick ass advice about the stock market. I've had my run ins with disasters. But again, that wouldn't be your problem. Me being stubborn about the biggest short position I'd ever had on for over a year, that's nobody's problem but my own. That was all my mistake. I learned from it and I'm still learning from it this day. But what I'm willing to do now is because I'm in a situation to offer this out to people. I'm in a situation where I've made somebody a lot of money and he wants to be the money man. So it's like we're going to share in the success. We're all going to share in the success, but you got to learn this trade. You got to understand what we're doing. And all you got to do is press buttons and not be afraid. And most importantly, it's not about being afraid of trading. Don't be afraid to take the loss. There are trades that don't work. Your job is to get out as soon as humanly possible, as soon as the trade's not working, and we'll teach you what that when that moment is. As long as you follow the rules. But as soon as you're done, as soon as you break from the rules, and again, everybody can make mistakes, but if you specifically break from the rules, that'll be the end of your career with me. You could go on with other career somewhere else, but with us, it'll be over. We want rule followers, order takers, rule followers, and people that can just follow along. And that's what we need. We have money, we have the ability to do this, and I'm more than willing to do it, even though I've been burnt before. All right. And that would be the most amazing way. It'd be great to have 5 or 6 people trading underneath us. And there's the track record. Here's the success stories. Everything will be coming out of this one experiment. So let's make this happen because I think it'll be great. It'll be great content. We'll come and film you guys maybe at your houses. We could build an entire world around this idea. All right. So if you're having a bad day today, you know, hopefully it's because you pressed the wrong button. Today was a pretty solid day, not much to do. The dip was bought, you faded, the dip was bought, you rallied. That's pretty much the whole day. And if you guys are still in a firm, rock and roll. It's one of my only positions, AFRM. I gave it to you at $19.35 with a 22 and a half target. We got to 22 and a half. Now we're above 22.75. And if you're still rocking a firm, now your stop is the breakout price. 22.75, 22.50 are the two stops. But now that we're above the range where I thought we could break, if you guys are still in the firm, our next target is we got the 22.75, and now we're looking for, yes, yes, I love this next target. You're going to love this one. $27.26. So right now, I still think the stock's going up another 4 points, obviously. But if it rolls over and breaks down, I'll just sell it and do the trade again. I'm not a big fan of swing trading, not a big fan of investing. And the way I stay nimble is that I'll stay with the stock until the stock rolls over. And we already got in and out of the firm and then back in last week. So this is not the same exact trade as we did originally. We got paid on that one. The stock dipped under 21 and we did it again. Again, that's nor here nor there. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Forget whatever I just said. I'm just looking for brand new traders. I want to get you guys acclimated to what we're doing before October. So then when earnings season starts to come, you'll all be ready to rock and roll. All right. My name's Kenny Glick. I'm giving out money. I'm really giving out money. And yeah, I don't have a million subscribers. I don't know why. Doing the right thing and being right obviously doesn't qualify for anything. I know people that have been wrong about things for years. Their commentary is awful. Their written diatribes are absolutely awful. They've been calling for bear markets when it's bull markets and bull markets when we're in bear markets, but yet the following never ever leads them. I don't know what it takes. I mean, obviously, in the world that we live in, I'm just going to stop talking right there. Have a great day. Doesn't matter. Just I do the right thing, and hopefully, I'd be able to reward you guys by doing the right thing as well. All right, take care.